Hey guys, my name is Venti. I'm gonna be introducing Hearthstone Battlegrounds to you. This is the Hearthstone version of Auto Chess, and it's actually quite different. Blizzard in general are quite, or well, they bought their brand off of just taking genres and changing them in some way and perfecting them. And I think this game is like I've played auto chess. I played it when it first got popular in Dota 2 as a mod. I gave it a go briefly on TFT. I briefly gave it a go on Dota as well. The when it got rebranded as Underlords, and it never really drew me in. But maybe I don't know if it's the familiarity to Hearthstone, but I like this so much more because it like you're not just putting a monster on the field, then it kind of does its magic spells, and then like it's ultimate, and you vaguely know what it does. But like the positioning is pseudo random for most people. I know obviously like at the pro level that the good players know what's going on. But with Hearthstone, it's a lot more linear. Like you know that the minion has 7 attack, that it has divine shield, and that it has taunt. You know exactly what that means, and I believe this is superior to all the other auto chess genres. I've played quite a bit of this now, and I have a pretty decent idea of what's going on with it. So this is going to be an introduction video where I'll go through the mechanics, how it works, and yeah, I'll be uploading a few videos of this in my to my channel in the future. So get ready for those. I stream as well. Check out my Twitch, will be in the description. Uh, and yeah, so the currency that works here is gold. We don't use mana, we use gold. Uh, we get a choice between we get a choice between two heroes here, and they each have a hero power. I'm gonna go with Lich King here because his hero power gives minions reborn, which is pretty decent late game because you have your strong minions, and if they have reborn, that's good value on it. I didn't see, is it a random minion um or is it chosen by the player? Whatever. And now we'll see an assortment of not this assortment, an assortment of 3 minions here. And each one of those minions costs 3 gold. You can see their star rating here is 1 star, and that's because our tavern right now is at 1 star. We can upgrade the tavern to 2 stars for 5 gold. We have 3 gold, so we can't do that. So we want to buy something. I guess I'll buy this. My logic for that is that it grows each turn, so it's gonna get better over time. None of these are particularly great. And next turn we'll have, rather than 3, we'll have 4 gold, and this will go down to 4 mana rather than 5. Now we'll battle someone, and the attacks are random. So actually, it's better to explain how the attacks work when there's more minions on the board. Now I'm going to rank up here because I use my gold efficiently. So for example, if I buy one of those, then I've got 3 gold and 1 left. Then it's it's good to use all your gold. I could use my hero power, but right now it's really bad because we're probably gonna change out minions, so the reborn is not gonna stick into the late game, which is when it's useful. So we're basically spending 1 mana just for an effect that will last a few turns. On the left, we can see who's battling. So you can see here that I did 0 damage to the Rat King last game. He did 0 damage to me. This guy drew with her. Pyramid lost to wait, Pyramid. Yeah, he beat Nefarian. Okay. Okay. Now we have 5 mana. And what we can do is all of these cost 3 gold still. So these are 2 stars now, but it still costs 3 gold. I can go up to 6 stars, and even the 6-star minions still cost 3 gold. They always cost 3 gold. I can resell this minion for 1 gold. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna buy 2 amalgams here. These are very good cards because they have decent stats for the early game, but also they are every single type of minion, and that's very good because they receive a wide variety of buffs. It's also good to have two of a kind minions on board because then you can upgrade into a you can upgrade. So you need 3 of the same minions to upgrade, and you'll see what happens when that happens. No point explaining it now. Um, Now here, I don't like any minions, so I've got two options. I can either refresh to see if I get anything better and potentially buy something. But even then, if I do buy something, I'll have 2 gold left, and I don't want to spend it re-rolling. That would be a waste of gold. So my best course of action is to use 5 of my mana to level up and refresh once using my new Tavern Freeze to get some Tavern Free minions. I got one here. Uh, and I could actually freeze the board if I want, and I might do. Mm, I might actually do that. I might go for I might go for beasts, and one of the beasts gives plus attack whenever you summon beasts. Ooh, I don't know if my mic is having any issues because I can hear some static coming from my audio jack. But here we lost. It's fine. We're playing a slow game. We're leveling up rather than playing tempo, so that's kind of expected. Um, oh, it's only for 1 turn. Okay, I didn't remember that. Okay, so for 1 turn we give Reborn. So yeah, that's really not worth it in the early game. So now if we buy this, we can go Pack Leader, and we can go Alley Cat, and now these will have 4 attack, and we want them to attack first, I guess. So let's talk about how the attacks work, and I guess I'll use this and I'll freeze. Um, so let's talk about how the attacks work. First attacks the minion on the very left. So either mine or his, mine, and it attacks a random target. Now his on the very left attacks a random target. Now mine on the left attacks a random target, random target, random target. Now these random targets do respect taunt. So I just won here because this had reborn. So I dealt 5 damage to him because of my hero power. Um, because if it didn't have reborn, it would have been a draw. Okay, so we got an alley cat, triple alley cat. So I gotta think about this. I'm definitely buying one alley. Cool, am I? So the thing is, this is kind of complicated to understand from the first go. So you need 3 of a minion to upgrade them. But like now if I buy this one, they'll immediately combine. So the battle cry won't activate and I want summon an extra tabby cat. So I wanna play this and freeze the board and use my remaining 5 mana plus the ones which I'll resell to upgrade. And I want to upgrade and have a high tavern rank for the following reason, which you'll see when I upgrade my alley cat, why that is. Um, and if you paid attention, we froze 3 minions. This is important. I'll explain why in a bit after this battle. You'll see a game mechanic which occurs. Um, Regarding the shop phase. So we're gonna lose pretty badly here. We're gonna take a lot of damage. Okay. It's not that bad. This is a bit of a low rank. So the damage calculation. Each of these minions has a rank 1, 1, 2. And then, so that's 1, 1, 2, that's 4 damage. And then the pyramid guy was rank 3. So 4 plus 3, 7. That's how he dealt 7 damage to me. Now, when I buy this alley cat, I'm gonna get an upgrade of these and I'm going to summon it, and in my hand I will receive a spell. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So there were 3 minions that froze, and I received 2 more. So like, if you freeze minions, and you freeze 3 minions, and there's 5 in the shop, you'll get the other 2. Now we played this card to discover a tier 5 minion, and what do we want here? We have Beast Synergy, I guess, but this is not that good, huh? I think we go for this because it's a good card overall. Okay. We need things that summon beasts. There's not many of those, and we want to buy something. We want to buy something. Oh, that would have been a good buy. I'll buy this, I guess. I don't know why I bought. Fine. I was under pressure here, so the time is often not enough. So you need to think fast on your feet. So here I panicked a bit and I didn't buy the correct things. I'm gonna lose badly now. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. But on the upside, at least I can use this now. And the battle cry will give it a lot of health because I'll be on low health myself. I bought the Moloch Tide Hunter. My reasoning for that, other than just panicking, was because it creates a token, so I can resell it for more mana, and I can utilize some of this mana now. Okay, so I'm gonna buy this Amalgam here to upgrade these 3, and I'll get another minion discovery now, which is always nice. The Lightfang Enforcer is pretty good. I have beasts, I have a demon, and I have a Murloc, and this is everything. So this guy will be basically buffing 4 things. So let's go and sell this one off. Let's row a bit. A mech is nice. We can attach it to something to make it even stronger. This mech is pretty good, so I'm going to buy it. I'm going to sell. So which beast would I want to keep? This has pretty high attack, so I can, by buffing it for +2/+2, I can actually make a pretty strong beast out of it in the long term, in the long run. But yeah, these ones I don't need. What about these? When a friend, so yeah, none of these are particularly good. So what we can do is we can sell, and we can try to roll into something. So this is slightly better. Nothing I like. Okay, let me play some things. I need to sell, I need to sell, I need to play the light fang, I need to attach the mech. I probably should have attached this to this. Let's give this reborn. Let's roll. Maybe we get something good or we didn't. Okay, fine. So now it's kind of important that we don't lose because we're at low health. And with this minion, even if we survive, even if we don't, like, even if it's close and we don't win our battles and our board is not particularly strong, it's getting stronger every turn. Like, we just get stats for being alive. So that's my strategy right now, is to get stats over time for being alive. And if I do that and I don't die here, which is, oh, actually, it's pretty likely because this has 30 health and 5 attack. Um, which is pretty likely. I'm actually looking pretty good for this game. So this was a good attack there. And I might even draw, but we don't care. No, I'm not going to draw. I'm going to win. Nice. So that was a very important fight, and we kind of lucked out and won. And we even did a lot of damage, just because these 2 minions, the big guy here and the mech, they cost a lot of mana, so they did a lot of damage. Now, I could buy this, which gives +2/+2 to another friendly mech, but that would not be very worth it because one is taking up a spot, and second of all, if I play it, then this guy might boost a mech enchantment into this guy, which we don't want because it's a weak minion overall. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna row a bit, and at 4 mana, it happens that there's a lot of good mechs, so it's likely that we discover something. So this, for example, is pretty good, and we're gonna keep rolling. And this Metal Tooth Leaper is pretty decent. It's going to buff only 2 things. So maybe it's not worth it. How important is this Murloc? I don't know. Not really. Maybe we sell the Murloc? How about that? So I'm buffing Beast, Demon. Oh, yes. We sell the Murloc for sure. We don't want the Murloc because we're buffing 4 things anyways. The Murloc is not doing anything there. So we play the Security Rover and we play this mech here. We're gonna roll. We're gonna see if we get something good. We do get something good. We're going to buy this Cobalt Guardian, which is good, and I'm going to play it. And I'm gonna play this first. Okay. So now, if you notice, 4 buffs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Four things got buffed because this is everything. This is a demon, this is a beast, this is a mech. I don't need the Moloch. This is acting as a Moloch right now. That's why I sold my Moloch. That was the whole idea of it. Um, okay, this guy's pretty good. We might have a hard time here. This taunt needs to attack the 12-1 is very important. Okay, I need this taunt to attack the 12. Fuck. Okay, we're still gonna win. No, we're not. We're gonna take a little bit of damage. Okay, 5 damage. We're down low. And although we lost the fight, we might be concerned because we're at 5 health. Some people maybe. I'm not that concerned because we're going to be ramping bad with this guy. I could buy this Toxin to give a Moloch poisonous, so this guy, but I don't really need him to have poisonous because he has high attack already, so I'm going to not do that. I'm also waiting on a bunch of other things. Defender of Argus is really good. Taunt is generally pretty good. I don't know how important this beast is. It's not very important. I'd rather sell this and find a better beast. And also, it makes space for the junk bot, which gets buffed as mechs die, and these guys summon worthless mechs that die. So this has good synergy. Let's roll a bit and see what we get. So we have a chance. Okay, nothing good here. We have another chance because we'll go down to 2 gold. But what we'll do is, okay, that's perfect. So we're going to give these two things taunt. We're gonna sell this. We're gonna buy another one of these Cobalt Guardians. We're going to. I don't have enough board space. It's fine. We can even keep it in our hand because if it upgrades, it's still pretty good. And we're not. We need to use our mana anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But the junk bot is getting played. Maybe I should have given. There's an argument to give taunt to this guy, which I probably should have done because now these guys are gonna get attacked constantly, and they're not gonna have enough board space to summon the 2-3 mechs. It's very important to find the third one of those because what happens is when you upgrade this, rather than 2-3 mechs, you start summoning 4-6 mechs. Um, which is a massive improvement over the 2 3s. Um, we need this to stay alive so that it can get another divine shield. Uh, okay, so now there's space. This refreshed its divine shield, so now it can get more value and can potentially lose its divine shield and get another divine shield. So how's this guy been? He has been beating everyone, including us, for 15 damage a few rounds ago. We're gonna take revenge. And he is going to take some damage here. So that's what, 5, 4, 4, so that's 13 damage, 18, and 4, 22, yeah, 22. Okay, so no good mechs here. So this is a mech, for example, but it's not very good. I'm saying this because like I've played the game for a long time. It's not that obvious to you. It wouldn't be, so no need to worry too much about that. I could upgrade, but I'd rather roll because I've got 3 drop, 4 drop that I'm waiting on. So I'd rather just keep on rolling here. Argus is pretty good. There's a lot of things we want to give taunt to. And there's also a guy at 5 stars which buffs every taunt, which is very good. And we might even upgrade the tavern because he costs 5 stars and we wanna discover him. Because even if we only get 1 row, it's not very likely that we'll discover him off of 1 row. And also, if we upgrade, so if we don't upgrade, we get 1 row and then we need to discover him. And if we don't, we need to row again and I either discover him, sell something, and then buy him, or discover him, freeze the board, and have to wait until next turn. So that's not very worth it. When I rank up, I also go up to 5 stars, which means that one, I can discover the guy that that buffs every taunt, and secondly, I can when I upgrade something, rather than discovering 5-star things, I can discover 6-star things. I actually never explained how the discover mechanics works when you upgrade something. So if I upgrade 3 of these, right, it gave me that spell where I can discover a minion. If my tavern is at 5 stars, I get to discover a 6 cost minion. If my tavern is at 3 stars, I'd get 4-star. 4 stars, 5 stars. That's how it works. You get one up from your original one. So this Metal Tooth Leaper is 4 star, isn't it? We haven't seen it. We actually did see it once. Okay, so these have been very bad trades, and he also has a very good board against us. So we're probably going to lose the game here on the spot, it looks like. These Divine Shields are not very good for us. Oh no, we draw. No, we win. Okay, this guy carried the shit out of us, dude. Holy shit. Usually when you have like 3 minions against one, it's never gonna work, especially when two of them have Divine Shield. Okay, now we need to roll a bit. We have 80 seconds, so we can take our time a bit. Mechano Egg could work, but I'd need to make board space, and I'm already struggling with board space, so I won't bother with Mechano Egg. Nothing good here. The only mechs were cheap. This one I'll get. I can potentially discover 3 of a kind, and he ramps up very wildly because he gets +4/+4 rather than +2/+2, which is insane. It's basically like double the value, but you don't waste the board space for a second one. This one is actually pretty decent to give Divine Shields, but we have already enough Divine Shield givers, so I'm not gonna bother with her. Another one of those Divine Shields, nope. Hydra could be good actually because we still buff a beast here. We buff a demon, a mech, and this is basically acting as a Morlock slash beast. So if we play a beast, this will act as a Morlock and it will buff the beast. And also damages minion next to have this attacks. This cleave is what it's generally referred to as colloquially. Is pretty good. Um, but I don't have the mana for it, and I don't want to freeze the board over it, so I want. This is the AoE taunt buff guy that we were talking about. We're definitely gonna freeze the board over him. He's worth it. Um, and I think my board is decently strong. We played. This is the guy that we barely beat just now. This guy we beat easily last time we played. He doesn't look that strong. We can take him out of the game, I feel like. Okay, this guy's shield will refresh now because we only have the one taunt and he summons a mech, so that's good. Okay, this guy died. He gave him double death rattle, so he's not gonna get value off of this guy's death rattle. He's not gonna summon 2 4 cost minions, which is nice. This guy's growing, that's nice. Okay, he took a good hit on him, so that's nice. The 8/5 refreshed his Divine Shield. That's not very good. But we still win. This is 20 health. There's no way he deals with it. Now, we don't want this to die just so we can kill him. No, we'll kill him anyways. It doesn't matter because he's at 8 HP. Yeah, you see 5 and 5. That would be 10 alone. Minus the 3 that we got from this guy. It'd still beat him because he was at 8 HP. So now it's 1v1. It's only us two. It's the guy that nearly beat us that one time. So we buy this. And we probably can sell this at this point because we don't need value over time anymore. We need value right now. But I'm gonna roll first just to see what we get before I do anything conclusively. So nothing good here. I'm scanning the minions very quickly. It's not obvious to you what I'm doing. Like you don't know the minions, so like it might seem a bit crazy. But you get used to it. You know, like you get used to just looking at the picture. So which ones do I want to give taunt to? Probably these two. So let's sell the Lightfang Enforcer. It's done good work for us so far. Let's give these two taunts. Let's sell this. I'll play this to give +2/+2 to everything. And what do I want to play here? Probably a second junk bot is what I want. Let me roll first. See what I get. Oh, a Cobalt Guardian. I'm going to maybe save this. Yes, I will. And I'm gonna give it Reborn. I want this to get reborn. That's why I moved it to the right. Okay. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we fare. So now a lot more things have taunt, so you see by this guy getting reborn, he's gonna get hit once more and he's gonna create a taunt. and this is gonna buff these guys for a lot of damage. So one of them died, which is quite unfortunate, and this guy's gonna die as well. Okay, this is really, really unlucky right now. We're actually gonna lose the game because of this, aren't we? No one. Yes, we are. We actually lost because our the two minions that grow, the two minions that we have, which grow in power over time, got sniped right at the beginning when they were relatively weak and they didn't get that much value. So that's why we lost the game. We still get a plus ranking because we made it to top four. If you make it to top four, you get plus ranking and it counts as a win. And for every 3 times you make top four, you get plus 10 gold. Um, so there is money there is money to be made here. It's not just as completely fun to play sort of thing. It does give you money. It is worth mentioning that I have not unlocked the full experience here. In order to unlock the full features of this game mode, you need to purchase 30 packs from the new expansion, which hasn't been released yet. So basically, only people who pre-ordered currently have the full experience. Others don't. So one of them includes like some sort of beta statistics analysis sort of thing, I guess. I don't fucking know. This one is the important one because at the start of the game I chose between two heroes. This will allow me to choose between three heroes. So that's the important one, and then this one's a mode or some shit. So basically, the important thing is to get 20 packs open. But even with two heroes, the game mode is still pretty fun, and there's no other downsides to you playing for free without buying any packs. Um, so I think you should definitely, guys. Right now it's in I think it says it here. Right now it's in beta early access. I've got early access because I just got lucky in a Twitch stream basically. Um, and you can as well if you go and you watch on Twitch. If you watch any Hearthstone streamer, I think it will definitely say drops enabled in their title or something, or something like that. And you can go there and you can just chill and watch. And if you link your Twitch with your Blizzard account, you have a chance of receiving early access to this game mode. Otherwise, you can play it this Tuesday. This coming Tuesday. Let me check the date, cause is the 12th of November, 2019. You can play this game mode. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it, and it's very you'll like it if you're like me. Um, you have to do a lot of processing, calculations of like, okay, if I sell this many, I get plus 1 gold, so I have 6 gold, I can buy two things. Or I get 7 gold, I can buy one roll and then potentially discover one. What's the chance of discovering a good one? That's probably pretty good because I'm a rank 4. And rank 4, there's a lot of good, there's a lot of things that go into it. Even with the attacks with positioning, it's a really cool game mode. I think you guys should give it a try. And if you can't right now, go watch my other videos where I play it. So you can enjoy it just as much as if you would play it because I'm that entertaining. Alright, um, I'm rambling at this